in saying that sustained hurricane force winds will not directly impact.
All right. How are you? Chan Steve from Krav Maga Martial Arts here. First thing I want to do today is share the latest in my decisions on Idalia. So as I've said the whole time, we're not going to close down today. I think it's even more so true that you know, the chances of direct hit here for us are kind of slim and stuff. And I think we're going to be fine. I do believe that it's going to get a little hairier just as far as rain bands and stuff later. So what I've decided, we considered the closing, we considered the not closing. And what I finally decided was that we're going to do kind of just a compressed schedule tonight. I'll make sure that all the communication channels get that out. So what I'm going to do is we have a level 3-4 class at 4:30 anyway. So what I'm going to do is encourage the black belts that normally come to the 7:30 class to make that one. So we're going to do the level 3 and level 4 students at 4:30. Then there's normally a level 1 class at 5:30 and a level 2 class at 7:30. What I'm going to ask is that the level 2 students join the level 1 at 5:30. So we'll have level 3-4 at 4:30. We'll have level 1-2 at 5:30, and then we'll have basic training students at 6:30. And I'll be able to get my team out of here by 7:30 or so. Make sure they drive home before it gets too messy. And at any rate, look, the reality is you don't know what's going to happen or not happen or whatever in these cases. You can only make the best decisions on the data that you have. And I think that's a good one. And I'm going to be rocking the floor personally tonight. I'll be teaching those classes along with the great Sensei Winston and the great Sensei Leah assisting me. So the truth is, everybody just come on to those early classes and we'll rock it out before you start your hurricane party or whatever a little later in the evening. So that's the plan. And then number next. So that's Idalia. By the way, if I did a talk on it the other day, but if you didn't really follow, I highly recommend you follow Dennis Phillips. He's the go-to source for accurate weather predictions in the Tampa Bay area. And by the way, look, if you are already been taking the last couple of days off and you're not going to make it tonight, that's okay too. We did record yesterday's classes and we are going to put them up. And but like I said, we are going to be here live tonight if you want to join us. 4:30 if you are a brown, red, or black belt. 5:30 if you're a white, yellow, orange, purple, blue, green belt. And 6:30 if you're a basic training student, white belt or other beginner in that class. And that's that. I do want to close with this just because I wanted to make sure that I was able to do something on this more than just an administrative announcement. You know that I always try to give something useful for one or a black belt leadership principles or techniques or about a black belt superpower. Today I want to talk about something that I've started using again recently that I got from Andy Frisella of 75 Hard. It's a great list. I used it for years, honestly, and had stopped. I of course use a daily planner and to-do list and all of that, but this isn't that. It's called the Power List. I want to share real quick what that means. The quick version of the Power List is simply this. You can look it up very easily. You put Power List Andy Frisella and you can find a blog on it or a podcast on it. But what it is this, is you pick 5 items, and the 5 items have to be things that aren't already a habit of yours and that would powerfully move you in the direction of your goals, right? They're difference makers, they're needle movers. They're like, okay, these are the 5 things that will help me to actually do what I say I want to do, to become who I say I want to become, will move me in the direction of my goals and dreams, right? So Power List of 5 things. And it's the same 5 things every day, at least for a while. What you do each day is you go through, and as you accomplish each of those 5 things, you cross it off for that day. And every single day that you accomplish all of the things, you give yourself a W for win. Every single day that you miss even one of them, you give yourself an L for loss. It's a stronger accountability system than a regular to-do list because you can't just put an arrow moving it till tomorrow. The other thing about it isn't a to-do list because, of course, the to-do list changes every day. You have different priorities every day, but this does not, because what it really is it's meant to create new, powerful, healthy habits that support your goals. So like for me, I have a couple personal ones, and I have three professional ones, right? So, and that's the thing, you can use them in your personal goal life, like health and fitness and finance and such, relationship. You can use them in your professional life. Like, okay, what are the things that really make the most difference for me every day? Because these are the things that you're going to make sure you do every day to move the needle. So that's it. And that's all I got to say about that today. Make it a super duper great one, whatever you are, wherever you're at, and whatever you're doing. Prepare to live, empower to lead. I hope to see a whole lot of you here on the mat with me tonight. Let's have some fun.